Yeah. I did tell you guys last week you'll have a hell of a time explaining. So.
Yeah.
No,
so
we won't.
Go on.
I
for it.
don't remember where we started. I only remember after we woke up.
We started with waking up.
We started in
camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the city I can't remember the name of Belchester.
I mean, well,
it's already
in
a
the city.
Wow, you know.
Are you
It's
sure
a
about
blasted
In the
heath.
ashen wasteland that was formerly the city, yes.
The crater
There we
that was
go.
once the city.
In the city formerly known as Prince.
Finishing up
ashen
the
glass
feast
plane.
that we were. Oh, I like that. The ashen glass pane.
Ooh.
Plane, rather. Finishing up the feast, if I remember correctly. Which I only remember because I was feasting on bones.
Oh fuck yeah, trying to drop them in the
I'm almost 100% sure there's a conversation that I don't remember that happened between some.
Yes. Caradoc waited for the rest of you to go to sleep, and then he had a heart-to-heart with Eva.
Right.
Confessed to some of his own hypocrisy. And spoke of his trepidation about going back.
And then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's like-
come on, guys.
that was all in session.
All of
Shut up.
session.
We did it.
I was just expecting
Hey, come on.
more about the
Okay,
conversation
well,
with Eva.
I don't
And
remember
then-
anything else happening. We ended up
Well.
waking up separately. We rolled a bunch of D100s, and I believe the
Yep,
first
yep.
person to wake up was. Don't tell me. I need to think about it.
Was it
Was
me?
it Caradog?
No.
No, it was Badger.
No.
Uh,
And then it
it was in
Caradoc.
between the two of you.
Yeah.
And what did Badger do when he first woke up?
He immediately called out for Ace and then Caradoc.
That's what.
And then the
woke
funniest
Caradoc
thing
up,
happened. Caradoc woke up.
Oh my
I
goodness.
did. Like,
Summoned him.
and then I pinched myself really hard, and then it hurt really much.
Proper way to phrase that. Hurt very much.
Yeah. Yep.
Thusly implying that it's he is awake.
Mm-hmm.
Without
Are
our
you-
equipment.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't remember if it was Roma that woke up next or if it was Jin. Because I've got a feeling
Jin
there
was
was a
last.
trio.
It was
Jim was
Roma.
last.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So I swear it was
Yeah.
like a trio of like Badger, Caradoc, and Jin, and then it was Roma and Dahlia.
That's correct.
Yes, but that's because so you woke up and eventually
Yeah.
you called for Dahlia. Dahlia woke up. We did some investigation, found the forest is essentially going on forever, but it's not repeating as far as we can tell. Everyone's getting off vibes about the place, but there are animals around, which is great. And we started exploring.
Yeah.
Eventually, our group, you and I, came across Giselle, and
Oh yeah.
Giselle was telling us to stay put, and Dahlia interpreted that as dig. So we stayed put. In the meantime, Badger, and Caradoc eventually found Jin. I don't remember how.
We
I know
decided
eventually.
to go look for water.
Okay, I was wondering if that happened before or after.
That was before, and then we found a little stream, and I think we were at the stream when Jin found us.
Right. And then you guys follow the stream and found like a little clearing, right?
After we were scolded, like, don't fuck with the plants.
Right, because Jin had a very, very, very strong feeling that this was the dream rampant.
I wonder why.
Which all of us could identify some nature that we, vaguely recognized, whether it was the plant itself or a neighbor of it. Those of us who do know about the dream rampant were like, this is suspicious. This is suspicious. Lothar knew there was some fuckery going on, so we were kind of on the same page, one way or the other. Eventually, Eva and Fias was with her, right? It was Fias? Yeah, because The other group found Mina at some point. It was Jin
So what
and Mina.
happened was Jin woke up. He
Mhm.
inspected the place, found plants acting in alien behaviors, and in those alien behaviors discovered that they react to abrasion to a degree, which basically suggested, hey, someone's been bumping into these plants. I'm gonna follow that path. Following the path, he ends up finding Mina, who is confused about the place, but managed to make a weapon out of a stick she found on the ground, thank God. She let him take the lead. He suggested, well, we should probably go upstream and follow water, because that's probably what everyone else will do, and if a survival scenario happens, it's good to have fresh water. So then they went up the stream, and that's when Caradoc and Badger found them. That's when he scolded them. Was like, don't fuck with the plants, but they've already basically bored a hole through the trees. And he's like, well...
Yep.
Then we went to a clearing. We did a handful of checks to kind of try and figure the environments. The sun isn't moving, plants aren't growing in the proper spots, kind of thing. So it's like, even in the Dream Rampant, it follows its own rules. So this place is wrong,
Extra
even in
weird.
that sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause wasn't I can't remember if it's mentioned yet, but yeah, the sun wasn't moving. It was like stuck at the
sun
top of
wasn't
the
moving.
sky. It was stuck at like noon or something.
Pretty
At the
much.
zenith.
Yeah. Oh, and the doll was
Straight
missing
up.
as well, which is very fun.
Yeah, it was definitely
Well.
missing.
Yeah, in quotation marks.
We couldn't find the doll, and Roma was very pleased about it.
Oh yeah.
Free,
Never been more
finally.
free in her life.
We
Unbeknownst.
reunited at the little
Clearing.
pond
Yeah.
clearing.
Thing.
If
I'm
the
looking
water was
for
coming from
Glade.
underground. Glade. thank
Blade.
Mm. Yeah. I think we also sort of like basically just merged our information together, I guess.
More or less.
None of us
Yeah.
had
Which-
equipment except what we slept with, which is important
Mhm.
because Eva had her knives.
Oh yeah, she like divvied them out, didn't she?
Yes. Which is
Eva-
important to me
Eva
because I
always stays
started...
armed.
I was trying to make bone tools.
She's like, hey, respect the play.
yeah,
You got bonus
yeah.
points with even that day.
Yeah. Remind me again, because this is sort of foreshadowing what happens in a bit, but on our trek up,
Mhm.
who noticed that we were this sort of sense of predation? We're being watched. It was
I think there's a
Mina.
few of this.
Mina.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Roma noticed it when it was
Brought
just
up.
her and Dahlia, and then Mina noticed it, and then I think somebody else did as well, right?
Crazy.
Oh right, I noticed something moving in the periphery, but I didn't catch what it was. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, didn't Roma get like a full fucking
Yeah, you did.
360 aerial
Yes,
shot
but-
of it?
There was a couple things,
Uh.
well, not a couple things, at least one other thing before that named Arnie.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I showed up.
Yeah. Kind of baffling that
man.
he's here, but sure.
That's right. When Jin was waking up, Garth was given the choice, which NPC do you want to wake up with?
Who's your
And
favorite?
you-
Wait,
All
what?
your regular ones, and then Arnie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to pick Arnie so bad, but I want to interact more with Mina. I'll go with Mina. Damn it.
If you picked Arnie, you would have picked one of the worst people to help you guide you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like,
But
that
it
would
would
be
have
fair,
been
yeah.
funny.
I guess you would have been able to identify some plants, but you already had that in the bag, so yeah, you would pick one of the worst people.
I wasn't picking him for tactical advantage, I was picking him for the ha-ha-hee-hees.
There would have been a lot of swearing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plants fucking poison
Clear
ivy in my
ones
fucking
anyway.
pants.
So,
Uh,
you guys, well, rather Arnie bumped into you guys.
mhm.
Still no ace.
Yep, still no ace,
Yes,
no.
still no ace.
Norfolk.
Mm-mm.
Well, 8 is more important there. About then is when the idea of sense of predation comes up, and we all try to do perception checks. Almost everyone fails, aside from, like you said, Caradoc catches a glance of something. Roma catches a stare of, oh no.
Yep, yeah, it's a squeaky bum time brown trouser
Yeah.
situation.
She basically sees
Oh my
that
God.
big fucker.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're all like, well, something bad's happening.
Such a has
Even taller than Dahlia and almost looked
Mhm.
like a tree.
Yeah.
Very,
Until it
what's the movie
moved.
called? Ritual? Ritual.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the.
Hate it. I love it, but I hate it.
I know, me too.
We end up, kind of, after that, kind of trying to figure, like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, starting to talk a little bit. Out again, we rolled D100s, and, I rolled the worst. Or the best, I'm not sure, it worked out. Jin stepped a bit off to the side, decided to meditate and try to, I guess, convene with nature to be like, why, I guess not why we're brought here. Basically, why were we brought here? Like, what purpose is this? Because there has to be a purpose, but what's up? When he opened his eyes, there was that figure in the same pose as him. And I was like, I'm really glad that Jin has a stone cold face at this exact moment, and that's it. He's afraid. The person, I had to have written down their name, right?
If you didn't, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, there it is. The person ends up shedding this outer skeleton to reveal the elvish-looking figure on the left with the green piercing eyes, and hello.
Vineweave.
Vineweave, yeah, that's his Vineweave manifestation, basically. It's Aerolith. You know, Aerolith. The guy who made the mega death fucking poison that destroyed Velkester. Yeah, that guy.
Omega death poison.
Yeah. Omega death
big
poison
old
zombie
man
plague thing.
himself.
Such
Yeah.
a chap, really.
He's basically, to make it a little short and sweet, basically here like, hey, where the fuck is my property? Where's my shit? What did you do? And we're like,
We were like, haha,
eat shit.
she has a name.
Yeah. Her name is Irina. It's like, I don't care.
Fuck
You're
you.
all gonna die now.
Mhm.
He does offer
And then we did.
Hey,
We
uh,
died.
Yeah.
Yep. He does offer a hand of, if one of you helps me, I won't kill you, or at least I won't kill you immediately, I think.
No, he
Yeah.
led with,
The
I won't
initial
kill you.
deal was
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
The initial deal was he won't kill you.
Yeah.
And then you guys
Oh.
denied him that.
Death before
denied
dishonor kind of
him.
thing.
You denied him the ability to free him of inconvenience.
Yep.
He does also reveal he would have killed
Boo-hoo.
the traitor anyways, so, you know.
Yeah.
How wise of you. You knew in your heart of hearts that I would have killed every last one of you.
Ugh.
He's such a little charmer, actually, isn't he? Now that I'm thinking about it. So charismatic.
Kirsty, I'm just saying, the betrayal is on the table.
I am watching you, Kirsty.
And today I learned something new about Kirsty.
I need to go on my
You
villain
guys can
arc,
fix
guys.
him, right?
Everyone is
fix him.
calling him hot, and they're right. Look at him.
He is hot.
I mean, look at that stare, like. Oh.
What's that meme where it's just like, oh no, a villain, and then someone slaps on the
Oh,
tag
no,
that they're
he's
hot. And it's like,
hot.
oh yeah, yes, whatever you say.
That's my king.
Yes, my lord.
So
Jin
as
had a
he's-
pretty fucking badass line delivered in that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I can't entirely remember the exact phrasing, but it was just along the lines of, I would rather die than betray my allies again. He did say in Ryugen, and the only person that had a chance was Caradoc, and then he rolled, like, he doesn't speak the language, but he rolled background, and he knew exactly what Jin said, because he rolled, like, a 26. Which was
Hell yeah.
bananas. But as this man is winding up to kill us, Jin tries to bargain for our stuff to make it at least semi-entertaining, and he's like, oh, I don't care about entertainment. It's like, fuck. He takes pleasure in it, but he doesn't need the extra joy.
You proposed it as a fight.
No!
He said it's not a fight. It's not even a hunt, because a hunt implies the chance of failure. It's a slaughter.
I wasn't particularly aiming for that one, but whatever.
Falk, your father-in-law sucks, just saying.
In-laws, am I right, guys?
Yeah, I mean,
His dad is kind of hot, so I'm
Can't
just
live
saying.
with
I
them
mean,
because they kill
If
you.
she can't live without
He's
him
right.
because they keep kidnapping you and your crew.
Yeah, as this man's about to murder the shit out of us, someone else, of the four on the right, the very bottom one shows up. Thank you.
Yep.
Now the middle one. They show up and are basically saying, hey, no, you're not gonna kill him. And he's like, why not? Because of this. And then smacks him with a vine that sends him like fucking a few hundred feet away.
She just
We're
backhands
blessed.
him, it's great.
To those of you
We're
that
blessed.
remember the scene or go back and watch the VOD of it, her exchange with Aerolith is based on something. If anyone can tell me what that thing is, I'll give you a muffin.
What did she say?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I
either.
didn't write down the exact dialogue.
The general dialogue was, she said, she's here to protect innocents, you guys. To which Aerolith responded, there are no innocents in this grove. There's blood on my hands, your hands, and theirs. And she says, maybe. So, if anyone can tell me where that's referenced from, I'll give you a muffin.
Oh, fuck me. I feel like that is kind of familiar, but I don't know where from.
Didn't he also say
Take shot in the
something
dark
about
fable.
that she can't protect them forever, and that the
Later.
outcome is
Yeah, that
uncertain?
was later.
Later.
Oh, okay.
But for that specific exchange. So, this squat grandma of a person did indeed give a bit of a back and forth with Aerolith. Vineweave versus Vineweave.
Mhm.
Although they have, as you can see, a bit of different styles in which they use it. Well, what happened afterwards?
It does.
He almost
Well,
he
have a
almost
bit of a-
snapped Caradoc's neck.
He did.
It was
went
pretty
for it.
close.
And I gave him sass for it.
All right, Alec, it's yours.
Easy clap.
You figured it out immediately.
Conversation with Dracula and Alucard.
Yep.
From Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
There are no innocents left. When they were talking
Fuck,
about,
okay.
we were talking about Lisa Tepish.
Yeah, right
Oh.
before Alucard gets freed from his sarcophagus.
Yeah.
I was so
Cool.
close to not guessing that at all. I haven't seen that in so long.
All right. Well, Alec, the muffin's yours.
Congratulations.
Hold on.
It's a mega inspiration moment.
All right, it's yours.
I'm in the house like carpet, guys.
Dang,
damn it.
from him,
Damn
it's
it.
like carpet.
Yes. So, Aerolith is, not scared. He's persuaded to leave by, this madam, who we come to know as, the Witch Knight. And it's the Witch Knight, because this is, in fact, as Eva and, Jin recognize, the hero of the Dream Rampant. From the call. Which was bananas, and we're all like, huh? We start, and we end up talking to them about, like, the various heroes of our different regions, and turns out, Miss the Witch Knight, in fact, has a baking hobby, and ends up giving us cookies.
Oh yeah, it's quite delightful.
I love her.
Nothing
Yeah.
This
wrong.
one
Has,
that saved you guys is the...
Yes. Little
Yes.
fella, big hat.
no witch that has ever given cookies has ever ended badly. Nothing problematic has ever arisen from a witch giving sweets to people.
Nah.
That's one.
In our
Wait,
defense,
wait,
she
wait,
saved our
what?
lives.
Never.
I mean, don't listen to Hansel and Gretel. No, it's all good.
To Hansel the
what I'm saying.
diabetic, you really trust him?
In our
don't
defense on
trust
this
like that.
instance, she did literally save our lives, so I think she earned a little trust for her cookies.
Yeah, see, that's how it starts.
Also, mechanically, it was beneficial, but we'll get to that in a sec.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
that's right.
Yes,
So
yes, it was.
For
It
the
was
people that hate
specifically
him, yes,
mechanically
for the
beneficial.
ones that didn't. Womp womp for you, bro.
Yeah, you chose this and actively said, I don't regret my decisions, so it was.
Moving on.
Anyhow, to try and get this going a little faster, we end up mentioning, Jin ends up asking, like, hey, can you help me contact the hero of the Ryuzen, or Ryusen, Ryugen is the language. And she's like, sure, what do you want to sending him? And he's like, I don't know, I didn't think this far. They're like, okay, here, take this wand, send him a message when you can. It's like, Cutting to Roma, we end up mentioning the
Mhm,
doll,
mhm.
and
Yeah,
the Witch Knight's like,
she's
"Oh, your little
like,
backpack."
hey, could you tell me like maybe where I can go? A clue to maybe
Oh!
just a little whisper of inspiration of where I could go that doesn't involve going to the big wizard. And oh boy, did that backfire!
Oh, you mean your backpack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking doll that been leeching. I made a comparison to that bloody Doctor Who episode as well, with like the big beetle on the woman's
Oh
back.
yeah.
Like,
That's
how,
a good
like
Yeah,
the
Donna
end of that
Noble, the
episode,
episode's turn left.
at the start of that session, and I'm just like, oh Jesus, fucking cold. I don't even know it.
If it makes you feel any better, it would have followed you guys the entire arc. So.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
I will say chronologically, just before that,
Mhm.
when she was handing out cookies, she said one of the lines that I think is absolutely banger of "There's still time for heroes." After Dahlia had asked if there was one from the peninsula, which there isn't.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that was a banger, yeah.
Positions waiting to be
Yeah.
filled to those willing.
There was a few bangers last week, weren't there?
Also, the voice of Valor is Big Mom energy.
Big mom, big older sister energy. Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, yeah. Roma
Then you
was like,
fucked it
hey,
up.
can you... Yeah, she was like, I think, yeah, and like the witch was like, oh, here, let me see the doll, and she sort of gave it over, and just,
What
think it
happened?
was-
Doll?
the doll, yes, the innocent little doll that would never hurt a fly.
Hasn't yet.
Hasn't, well,
That hurt any flies yet.
well, true enough. I think what it did was it like absorbed a part of her power or something. That's how I took
Yes,
it. Is
stole
that
some of her magic, I think.
some of her power? Yeah, some of it, and then it sort of became like sentient. I know that wasn't before, but you know, like times
It
10.
was able to move.
It was
is the thing.
it was like floating about, and it was like the woman that was speaking before, but it was actually like through the doll this time rather than just like whatever it
The
was
puppet
before.
master
Yeah, the puppet master. Yeah,
was using
then-
her puppet.
yeah, in a more physical sense. Yeah, and they sort of had a little blowout. They're like sort of being like, oh shit, and she started going into like the witch kind of turned into her final kind of big boss mode.
The upper right one.
The upper right one, yeah, this
the
one.
Final debatable.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that token come out, and my first thought was, "Oh shit!"
The doll was using something to obfuscate its presence from everyone, except thank fuck the Night Witch
Yeah,
did her shit
yeah.
and saw it and was like, "I see you."
Yeah. I think so the doll got away, and the doll was pretty much just like, "Oh, thanks, Roma. You've given me exactly what I wanted, or something."
Your wish has been granted.
That's it. Yeah, wish has been granted.
The monkey's paw
Which
closes.
is- Yeah, exactly. The monkey paw. Yeah. I'm like, oh god, if there ever was a time. Yeah, and then it disappears, and then it's sort of like Roma's just enough. We have to go. I have to clean up my mess. We need to go now. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go. I need to clean up the friggin' mess I just made. This is all my fault. Ah, kind of thing. And then the witch sort of comes over, just like, it's not your fault. Calm down. You're okay.
I really liked the moment where the witch was
Yeah.
like super serious in her other form, which does sound different. And
Yeah.
It almost seems like she goes into different ages, different personalities, depending on her form.
Yeah, that's the impression I got.
And I like the moment where she got real serious and was like, I need you to understand that you couldn't have known, and it is not your fault. I'll call upon you, whatever, when the time comes, something like that.
Yeah, I think that was roughly it. Yeah, because I mean, Roma's got no chance of fucking like trying to chase that thing down. I mean, not even she. I think she likes to think so, but not a hope.
Not a
You
Scooby.
definitely, as usual, Kersey escalated certain storylines very, very suddenly and quickly.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that. I was just want a little prompt of like maybe.
It's
oh, yeah,
always
just head to
the
this location.
Europeans progressing things, isn't it?
Just
Sorry.
just encourage you guys to practice mindfulness when you're walking around with dangerous artifacts. Because that's sort of the part about them. They're dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it is done.
It is done.
Out of all of those possible scenarios where the doll could have broken free, I think having one of the heroes in our immediate vicinity is Probably the better outcome.
And also motivated to help stop it. That is very helpful.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
here's the
yeah,
interesting
definitely.
thing. If you interact with any of the other ones, it wouldn't have done anything. This is the only hero it could have interacted with.
Really?
Oh shit.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, Roma really fucking locked out, didn't she? Jesus.
So it's like simultaneously the best one and the worst one because it wouldn't have
Yeah.
done anything to the other ones.
Oh my god.
So, potato.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel a little bit guilty, but also I'm like, haha. At the same time.
That's future us problem.
Exactly, exactly. It's gone now.
That it is. That it is.
She got her wish. And then what happened after that?
It was as she was departing in pursuit of the escaped doll that Eva had a bit of a insight on the true nature of her appearance, as far as we know.
Right. Eva got a glimpse at her quote-unquote true form, for lack of a better word. Which... Is it here? Displayed on the...
Yeah, that
this
one.
There we go. I just wasn't zooming in, so I couldn't see it. I don't remember if Eva had any comments or what other insights there were on it. I just remember that that's her true form, and I think only Eva saw it.
She commented on how young she seemed.
Mm.
A girl that doesn't look any older than she does.
Hmm.
And Eva's like 19. So. Actually, is she 19 or is she 18? Let me see. 19, I remembered it. Easy. So, you guys met the Witch Knight and had that happen.
Oh, we got a thing before she departed. I almost
Yes,
forgot.
you did. I was wondering if you guys would bring that up. The most important thing to getting you guys out of here.
It's the key to our escape. It's a mushroom.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
A squat, wide mushroom that has a red cap, but is not a red cap mushroom.
And she gave us a destination, sort of. Where
Right,
we
to
need
go look for...
Yeah, to escape our dream, question mark?
Yeah, I guess it is your dream. That's what the warning said, at least.
Yeah. If we die here, we dead. We don't wake up, so to speak.
If you die in the game, you die in real life, so be mindful.
That's how the dream ramping works, baby.
Even a twisted version of it.
Even this twisted
And-
version of it.
And there was a bit of an earthquake that came with a parting gift. There's chests bursting up through the ground, if I don't misremember, and within them were our stuff, including Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Which Thalia would volunteer to carry.
You guys ran into Ace on the way over to this mushroom top that had your guys' equipment on it. Falk is
Right.
still MIA. According to the Witch Knight's I call it theory, but it's more than theory. Because she has some general
Approximation.
idea of it. Approximation. Falk and Ace were with Irina. Up until Aerolith turned up in here. From there, she assumes that Irina shunted them. Or pushed them, did something with them to make it so that you didn't have 3 eggs in one basket, so to speak. Or more like, well, not more likely, just as likely, Irina might be able to hide herself. It's harder to hide other people that aren't made of plant material in
Yeah.
the forest, so, yeah. So you guys did find Ace, or rather Ace sniffed you guys out. And then you guys are yet to find Folk.
Right. The cookies, for those of us who ate it, gave us the equivalence of a long rest.
Yes.
Yep. If you guys
So-
didn't have that, then that means you guys haven't gotten a long rest yet. Since all the exhaustion. That being
I
said,
only have 1 exhaustion left.
that being said, the feast did clear 1 degree of exhaustion.
Right.
Which I think I already marked down on your sheet, Alec. So you shouldn't be at 5, you should only be at 4. And assuming they can get this cookie into your hand, you'll get down to 3.
Thank God, you're almost normal-ish.
Yeah.
You can move again.
How high do you have?
Yeah, that's a huge one, right?
Yeah, horse actually. So is your speed really halved? Wait, can you summon a horse?
Hit
here?
point.
Hit point.
Okay, point.
And then his speed is halved, and then he's disadvantage.
No, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, then speed half, then disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just going backwards.
So I think that covers our basis. I'll give inspiration to Garth, so no one at me in the middle of this crash. But the recap inspiration.
Breaking tradition.
fine.
You're breaking
We're
did.
fiending for it. We just forget about it. And
Yeah, so
This time I actually bother remembering because Garth, I think you did a good job of not just covering it, but also covering it accurately because that's important when someone's missing. We can't just jump around the place.
Hey.
Yep.
Anyway.